Hey, what's going on, everybody? This is David Rainey, doing another video. This time it's going to be on basically our calculator. Someone created a calculator for Questra, which basically will give people an idea of how much money they can make depending on how much they start, how much they're investing, and also compounding. I did a video, a Facebook Live video today. It was a little shaky because of camera phone and things like that, and trying to view it on the computer screen, but people got the point. But as promised, I did say I was going to do a more clearer one, from my laptop. So again, this is a income calculator that we use here in Questra. This is not some official calculator that's created by the company, but there are some pretty good programmers who basically put this together and then did the math, basically averaging, I think it was around 5% a week, because in Questra we actually get paid weekly between 4 to around 7%. And these past about 6 months or so from the time of this video, each week has been about has been between the 6% and over 7% range that we would get paid weekly in dividends on our investment. So it has it as I think it has it right in the middle at around 5%. So yes, this, you can make more, you can make a little bit less. Like I said, so far it hasn't been below 4% or anything like that. But the fact that we get paid weekly is just crazy. So I'm gonna do some different examples of investments, because everybody's current income and what they make and what they're able to do, able to invest in, is completely different from everybody else's. So I'll do some at the low, the mid, and excuse me, my mind just went blank. The low, the mid, and like the higher ranges of like investments, because there are people in this company who they have 20 something thousand, 65,000 euro, and even 100,000 euro that they can invest. So I'll do some examples of like I said, low, mid, and and high ranges. All right, excuse me, y'all. It's actually pretty late with me doing this video here, but give me 1 second. All right, I thought I had this other window open for something I wanted to show y'all, but all right. So the minimum that you can start investing with in Questra is 90 euro, and you can go all the way up to 500,000 euro. All right. That's they use the euro. The company is based out of Madrid, Spain. So if you're in the US like me, it's very simple. Just go on Google and put in euro to USD to find out what it actually is in the dollar. It's pretty simple. Or if you're watching this video from another country, you can just do the same thing if your country don't use euro. All right, so let's start off at the low end, right? So this is, let's say if you only had 90 bucks, 90 euro, and we're going to drag this out to, I like to do 3 years just as an example. But this, just remember, y'all, this is one passive income, but also this can be this is long-term investing. So like, you want to keep this here, and once you see these numbers, you will never take your money out, because it'd be like, why, when you're making so much money. But I'm gonna show you these numbers, but I'm just going to do 3 years. Say, hey, 3 years is just the mark, right? So that's 156 weeks. Now, so what I've been instructing my team and any of the investors to do, because you got to remember, with this opportunity, you can just be an investor. You do not have to recruit anybody. You don't have to recruit to get paid at all. This is true passive income. Like, if nobody in the company brought in anybody else, like anybody at all, they will still make their weekly dividends no matter what. All right, so let's just say you start off with 90 euro, and what I'm telling my team to do is, I want everybody to compound their weekly dividends, because again, we get paid every Friday. right? It shows up in the account. I want you to compound that interest and keep reinvesting for the first year. You can do what you want, but this is what I like to tell my people, and this was actually most of the people are doing it in the company. All right, so say we want to take out 50%. We want to take out 50% starting on week 53, right? So this would be the first week of the second year, and we're going to do this up until 3 years, right? And let's go ahead and calculate. All right, let's see here. Now again, this is just an example. If you know what, you don't have much money at the moment, but you just want to get started. You want to at least have some skin in the game. All right, so here you see week 1. You're gonna put in. So this is your $90, right? This is what your $90 is. So during that week, you made $3.40 on a profit, right, for that week, based off our dividend, that particular dividend. I think, like I said, I think this is like 5% that they put it. But anyway, so every week you'll get paid dividends, and what that is basically $90. $3.40 is what you'll get from $90. So again, if you're compounding, you're just keeping it in there. You're not taking that money out. And as you can see here, as your profits go up, it gets added here. The next week, added there. So you do the math. 340, 340, 680, 680, 340 comes to 1020. All right. So before I go further down to the 52nd mark, here's what I want y'all to look at. Right, so again, this is all added up. This is just still sitting in your account. This is you not withdrawing any money yet, right? And it's the first year. Now, what happens is, here we are right here. All right, so what happens is when you've made enough money from compounding to buy another suitcase, if you didn't already just put in extra money, this is you putting in $90 and no other, and you're putting in no additional money. All right. So what happens is, what you want to do is, at this point, so this is week 27 right here. So at this point, you've made $88.40 in profit in 27 weeks off that $190, and this is with you not taking out any money yet. So again, you add the 88 plus the 680, that comes to it's like I said, it's late. I was at like $95, right? No. Yeah, I can't. It's around, okay. Anyway, it's over $90, right? So what you would do is the additional $90, right, that you made from profits with this week. This is why you see 180 euro. All right. So what happens is you're going to buy another white suitcase. That's why if you look right here where the 2 is at, and it tells you right there, +1, that's you buying another suitcase. So now this whole time you only had 1 white suitcase. Now you made enough to buy 2. All right. So now you have $180 in worth of suitcases sitting there, and then it keeps going. So you're getting a profit now. You're getting that weekly dividend off of 180, and as you can see, it's 680, 680, 680, and it keeps adding up over here. All right. So now, by the time 52 weeks hit, you've done made $360. Now, hold on. I kind of do want to show you something, but I didn't know if the here we go. Let me see. Don't mind my Facebook, y'all. All right, so here we go. I needed to get the screen up. All right, so here are the different suitcases. So for those who don't know and didn't watch any of the other videos yet. All right, so right here. Now, this is where we purchase our suitcases from. Now, as you can see, this is about the average that you make a month. Like I said, it's 17.3. It's, like I said, it can be a little bit more than that. And this is like the yearly amount of that $90. Now, what that would yield you, if you were taking out the money every week, this is how much you will make in profit by the end of the year, by 52 weeks. All right. This is with you withdrawing every week. You made $186.84 around there in profit. This is not including this $90. The $90 is still sitting there. So this is how much you will get off of that. All right. But that's why when you look here, you see it's at 360. That's because you compounded the profits. All right. So this is why I'm telling everybody to compound. Keep that money in there, because again, the interest is based off of what you have in your account as far as how much you get in your dividends. You see, when we started, it was at $3.40. And now look, this is what the payout is weekly, $14.11. 14.11 euro. All right. So this is what compounding got you. And same way we're here. And you're going to see these different examples. I'm going to do the 24.30 euro next. So you'll see right here, it says in the year that 2,430 euro will turn into around 6,298 euro in profit. Again, that's on top of this number right here. This is not including that. That's on top of. This is pure profit. And I think I'm going to do, I'll do the 21,000 euro next. After that, this is how much you'll normally get. So just remember these numbers, or rewind the video once I get to those sections. You're going to see how much it is and how powerful compounding is. All right, so here we go. So now, starting week 53 right here, this is where you'll start to take out half of your money, and then you'll keep the other half in the account. So as you can see, 360 right here is that's how many suitcases you have, how much worth of suitcases you have, and this is how much you will be making weekly off of that right there. That's 14.11. And here you can see the difference. This is you taking out 7.6 euro, and this is you keeping 7.6 euro in there to reinvest. So that's what these are. This is you withdrawing half, you withdrawing half. All right, and this is just adding up. So let's go down to see what it looked like at the end of the second year. So that's 104 right here. So with you taking out half of the profits weekly for starting the second year, you will have $540 still in your account, right? And this is how much you would have pulled out in profit, $414. Again, this is an example of those who don't have extra money, who don't have money like that and want to at least start, right? This is great to start. Because again, if you holding $90 in a regular savings account or anything like that, you would never get this amount of money. It'd be decades before you see 500 and actually total that you have made $954. That's total right there, right? That's how much you've made. This is still in the account. This is what you've been withdrawn total so far by the second year. So there's no way in the world, I don't even think in your lifetime, if you put $90 in a savings account, which may get like 1 to 2% a year. This is a year. You will never see that. You will never see $954, right? Anyway, and then you're still doing the same thing. Third year, you're taking out only half. This is what you got. So you have $360 still in the account, and throughout that third year, like total, you taking out you withdrew 854 euro, right? And again, this is what you're getting weekly. So just to add that up, let's see, so 854 percent 360. So in 3 years off of $90 by compounding, you've made 1,214 euro. All right, off of 90 euro. That's crazy, because again, you would never see this coming from a savings account or something like that, because the percentage is too low. All right, so here you go. Now we got the $90 out the way. Let's go with so if you got 2,430 euro, I think that's like a little over $2,500 US, something like that. Same scenario. We're gonna hold it for 3 weeks. We're gonna start withdrawing starting from the second year. The first year, we're just going to keep compounding. And let's look at these numbers. All right. Boom. Off the bat, you invest in, if you're starting off with 2,430 euro, this is what you're making roughly weekly. All right, $114. It could be more, it could be slightly less, but like I said, I think this is based off of 5%. I didn't do the calculations, but yeah, this is how much you'll get weekly off bat. All right, so again, first year, we're not touching it. Let's see what we have by the end of the year. So by week 52, we will have a total of 25,200 euro just from compounding off of 2,430 euro. That's crazy, right? And this is what you will make weekly. This is what your profits will be weekly. 1,373 euro. Bananas. All right, so let's go down to what it will look like after the second year when you're withdrawing only half of the profits. All right, here we go. Week 104. Phew. Crazy, right? Look at this. So this is what's still in your account. So the end of the second year, you have 66,510 euro. You withdrew 63,715. Again, you're withdrawing half of this every week, right? Every week your payout, you're withdrawing half. Total, you would have withdrawn 63,715 euro by the end of the second year, with still 66,000 in the account. Again, what 401k, what savings account, what IRA, what treasury bond is giving you those type of interest rates off of that little money in that shorter period of time? None, not one. All right, so look, at the end of year 3, you starting off with 2,430 euro. You are still having your account. This is what's going to still be in the back office. 164,970 euro. You will have withdrawn 230,574 euro. That's ridiculous. What is that total? All right, so let's see here. 164, 970 plus off of 2,400 euro, you will make roughly 395,000 euro. That's crazy, right? Look at that number. Where are you getting that at? Nowhere but here. Again, this is passive income. This is not you recruiting or anything. This is money that you put up, and that's being invested, and you earning your 6 to 7% a week. All right. So again, this is long term. You can keep this in as long as you want. You don't even have to withdraw money. You know what I'm saying? You can just keep it as is. But if you want to withdraw, we highly recommend not doing so until the second year. All right. Now, for those who got some, a little bit extra change, you want to buy the black package off the bat, right? And there's, like I said, there's a lot of people who've, did it. They took money from savings account, 401ks, other investments, and did this because they see the power. So this is, let's see what that looks like. Ooh. All right. So look, off bat, you're making 1,220 euro a week. Well, actually, it's more, but this is what you'll get the first week by investing in this. Let's see how long it just takes for you to even recoup your money. All right, that's just bananas. Hold on, let me see. So we started with 21,000 right here. What's that? So that's about 42,000, 43,000. You would get your money back basically in 14 weeks. That's gravy right there. That's beautiful. That's what you compound. In 14 weeks, you will make your money back. All right, so here we go. End of the first year. All right, this is the last one. So end of the first year, boom. You've made 343,440 euro. This is what you started with. You started with 21,000. 343 euro. 300. Sorry, y'all. Yeah, I'm excited a little bit. 343,000 euro that you will make in 52 weeks. This is what your weekly income would weekly interest and profits will be. That's crazy. Let's see what it look like starting at this end of the second year with you taking out half of your income. Where we at? 104 right here. Let's go across here. Whew. Whew. 966,000 will still be in the account with you only taking half of these weekly profits. This is your weekly profits on this side. You taking out half, you withdrawn $959,000 in 1 year. See, that's life-changing income for pretty much anybody. I don't care who you are. Just sitting on your butt, really not doing anything, withdrawing $959,000 in a year, and that's only half, and you still got this in the account. That's crazy. All right, let's see what it looked like in the final year. 2,253,000 euro still in the account. You withdrawing half. By the end of 3 years, you will have withdrawn 3,267,000. This is your weekly profits. 129,000 a week. Who here makes 129,000 a week? Anybody? Anybody? Bueller? You know, this is crazy. So let me add that up. See what that is. Wow. That's 5.5 million euro. And the dollar is higher. So this is, if you're in the US like me and converting to the dollar, this is way higher. That's it could be 6 million. I had to do the conversion, but this will be 5.5 million euro. All right, guys, that's too much. This is too much. So I'm just going to leave y'all with this. And I just wanted y'all to show what compounding can do. Let's see what happens if you don't even take out no money. All right. You don't take out any money at all. You just compounding. Oh, hold on. Oh, yeah. I think you could just do that. So here we go. Let's see what happens. Oh, shoot. Sorry, y'all. I'm a little excited right now. All right. Let's see what this looks like if you never touch the money. If you never touched anything. By week 50, well, no, we already know what it's going to be for week 52. Let's see what it is at the second year. Sweet Jesus. If you don't even touch this money, if you was to put in 21,000 and you don't even touch this money, you will have 5 million in your account by your second year. Oh my gosh. 78 million by your third year. Who here can hold their money for that long? I know I can. Most people do it. If you have any type of investment thing through your job, you're doing it. You're not going into your 401k every week or every month or even every year. You know, those are what you're saving for retirement. So you can practice the same thing here. If you don't withdraw any money, look at that, $78 million off of $21,000 in 3 years. Crazy. All right, y'all, that's enough. Y'all get the hint. I'm gonna put the link for the calculator in the group, like under this video, so y'all can go ahead and check this out and, you know, play with the numbers yourself and see for yourself. All right, so just follow the steps I did. Like I said, this is the payout in percentage. Normally we always do like 50%. You can do whatever you want, but that's the recommended thing, 50%. And you'll put here from the week you want to start doing those withdrawals. That's why I was putting 53. You know, you want to keep it in for a solid year. But anyway, this is David Rainey again. Thank y'all for watching. Hope you learned something. Logging off.